I had been given the chance to write the 48 Laws of Power when I was in my 20s, and I had success, it would have ruined me.
/ modern wisdom. It is a curse to have everything go right on your first attempt.
And then your second album doesn't do nearly as well. But if that first album didn't do well and you were smart about it, it would have taught you a valuable lesson about the music industry. And so he was thinking, that failure, instead of it had been a big hit, would have gone to his head. Who knows what would have happened to him. Here it was, like, completely back to square zero. In fact, worse, he had nothing. He'd done all this work, and he had this price on his head, and nobody would come near him. And he wanted to learn what the lesson was from this failure. And it wasn't his fault, although it sort of was, because he had been a crack dealer, and it was like a previous beef that he hadn't really resolved. So, it was maybe partially his fault. Anyway, he goes, well, the lesson is I can't be dependent on a record label. They're too conservative. They're too cautious. I'm somebody who lives on the edge. My music plays on the fact that I was a crack dealer, that I live dangerously, that I'm the real thing, that I'm not a fake gangster. I'm the real thing, okay? So what am I going to do? I'm not going to put out a record. I'm going to do mixtapes, and I'm going to sell them on the streets of Queens, and then Brooklyn, and then Manhattan. Just these little tapes, these singles. And I'm going to be as violent. His first one that he puts out is called Fuck You. He's saying, fuck you to everybody who ever doubted me. Fuck you who tried to kill me. Fuck you to the record labels, pardon my language, etc. So he learned from that. He learned not to take success for granted. And he built on that. And so he's not a one-hit wonder. So sometimes success, when you're in your 20s, is the worst thing that can happen to you, because you have no discipline, you have no perspective, you think it's just going to keep going the way it is, you're not aware of all the dangers out there, you don't have life experience enough to realize how things can turn on you very quickly. If I had been given the chance to write the 48 Laws of Power when I was in my 20s, and I had success, it would have ruined me.